Hello, welcome to Cooking with Gemma. This week we're going to be making cream cheese bread loaf. So the ingredients you'll need are strong white bread flour, caster sugar 30 grams, sea salt half a teaspoon, 240 millilitres of milk, 4 grams of yeast, 30 grams of cream cheese and 20 grams of unsalted butter. Okay, so the first step is to measure out 350 grams of flour. So we're on 166, a bit more. We're on 320, 330, 340, 354. That's near enough. Next step is we need some sugar. We need 30 grams of sugar. Be careful when you're pouring this out because it can come out very fast, especially if your sugar's started to clump a little bit. We're on 27, little bit more, 31. There we go, that's near enough to 30. And then we need half a teaspoon of sea salt. Mix that all together. And then next you're going to add one sachet of yeast, which is about 7 grams. And then mix that together. Next we need 240 millilitres of milk. And then we're going to put that in the microwave for 2 minutes. Milk we've taken out of the microwave. It's been in there for about, how long?
80 seconds.
80 seconds, and it's warm enough now. Okay, so it's time to pour the warm milk into the well in the centre of the bowl and start stirring it in. The warmth of the milk should activate the yeast and help it to rise. Okay, so it's starting to clump together now. We've added a little bit more milk. We've still got some more in the container, but it's beginning to clump together. So just add a little bit at a time. Don't add the milk all at once. There we go, that's probably enough milk now, otherwise it's going to get too sticky. Okay, then you need a little bit of flour on your hands, because you're going to get them into the bowl and start bringing it together in the bowl.
So as you can see, there's just a bit too much milk. So just to take that out, we're just going to add a bit more flour. Just try and take some of that.
So you can knead the dough in the bowl a little bit if you want. It's kind of a bit cleaner than on your surface. Or if you prefer, you could get some flour out, flour the surface and knead it on the surface. Carry on with this kneading for about 10 to 15 minutes. You should know it's done because it'll be quite spongy. If it starts getting a bit tough or stiff, stop. Okay, so use the palm of your hand when you're kneading so that you sort of push and stretch the dough out. The aim of this is to work the gluten so that your dough becomes more stretchy and elasticy, and it will all help to rise. Okay, right, that dough's kneaded plenty now. So it's in a floured bowl. It's got a little bit of flour on the top. We've not quite used all of the milk. There's still a bit left, but we didn't need it all. Next, we're going to put a wet tea towel on top, warm water to dampen the tea towel. And we're going to leave it there to rise for about an hour. Right, we need to add 20 grams of unsalted butter. The dough's been proving for an hour. That's 42. Chop it in half. 29. You need 20 grams.
That's enough.
23. Okay, next we need to weigh out about 30 grams of cream cheese. That's 54.
I'm a cheese lover.
Take some out. $45. 29. Put a 1 gram back in. 32.
One for the queen.
Near enough.
Okay.
2. Okay, add your butter and your cream cheese into a little bit of a well in the dough, and then you're going to knead it into the dough.
Oh. Oh, that's...
Okay, the cream cheese and the butter's been kneaded well into the mixture. It needs splitting into 2 ball shapes now. So sort of loosely make a ball and let those sit for 15 minutes. Alexa, set a timer for 15 minutes.
15 minutes, starting now.
Okay, so next you're going to roll out the dough into a flat sort of rectangle shape. Use a rolling pin to help you do this. There we go. If you've got any excess sort of flour on the dough, you might want to dust it off and then brush it with a little bit of milk so that it sticks to itself, because you're going to roll it up into a sausage shape next.
You mind?
There you go, roll it into a sausage shape. Okay, so you're going to pinch the ends together. If you need to use a little bit of milk to help that stick, that's fine. Pinch it together, and then you're going to twist the sausage shapes on top of each other. So lift it over, twist, lift it over, twist, and then you're going to pinch the ends at the bottom as well. If you need to use a little bit of milk to help it stick, do that. And then nip it together at the bottoms. Next, you're going to spray some oil into the loaf tin. Make sure you get the whole of the inside of the loaf tin. So it's easier to get out of the tin when it's finished. Okay, then you're going to put your twisted loaf inside the tin, and you're going to let that sit for about an hour. So it's going to rise again for 1 hour. Alexa, set a timer for 1 hour.
1 hour, starting now.
Okay, the dough's been proving in the tin for an hour now, so we're just going to dust the top of it with milk and then it's going to go in the oven at 180 for half an hour. If you've got a fan oven, you want to take about 20 degrees off the temperature, so we're putting it in at 160 for half an hour. You've got that all over the place. If you want to make it a bit more special, you could sprinkle a little bit of grated cheese on the top.
But I like cheese.
For it to go in the oven. Alexa, set a timer for 30 minutes.
30 minutes. Starting now.
Right, the bread's ready to come out of the oven now. Ooh.
Gotta love that cheese.
That smells really good. Oh, yum. Can't wait to try it.